Big wheel.
Hey, you got the big wheel here. All right, here we go. You got 300? He's got, Addison's got 5. Well, very good. At 500, let's have an auction, Tony. At 550, now $600. It's $600.
Alright guys, today I'm out in Argos, Indiana for a really good sale. Quite a few antique vehicles. Neat old farm auction. Got here a little bit early to film some of the cars before the sale starts. Now, because of the length of the recording on this is just going to be a preview for the vehicles. I had asked and you guys like to keep them a little bit shorter, so that's what we'll do. The auction does start before the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. Well, I got my number and people are arriving quickly. About 45 minutes till the sale. We'll walk around and take a look at the vehicles. Pretty good collection here today. Wow, this Pontiac looks all original. If you know anything about these old cars, you know what they smell like when they got the original interior. The old mohair, natural fibers. Don't smell any mice, so. Appears to be locked.
The tag says a Dodge businessman's coupe, but it is in fact a Pontiac. It says it runs excellent, new brakes, gas gauge works, and even the radio works.
Didn't have enough power. Really nice 1937 Ford pickup, flathead V8. Got the tip out windshield. Nice.
Gas went to $1 more in the economy car. I just bought a 4-wheel.
Got the added on turn signal. Some newer gauges to know what's going on with the engine.
in their Bronco. We put 300 miles on it. I took it back. I went and bought new miles, 30 miles a gallon all day long. You could clear up 140 Mustang there. That car was $6 grand. Little 87 cubic inches, I think it was. That was a good little car.
This 31 Model A is the original engine, and they've got it upgraded with an alternator. And they've also got under-dash air conditioning inside. Really nice interior.
Yeah, I really like that too. That is so cool.
This fabric is kind of reminiscent of the old mohair. It's kind of a period correct look to it. That's a pretty car. This, I believe, is a 1929 Model A Woody.
Wait a minute. I don't know what's going on with this.
It's kind of a unique body. I'm sure it was a coach built. Guys, let me know if it's, I don't think that's factory, but purpose built. Kind of anxious to see if they'll tell some of the history or the story on this car. They look like they might all be runners or be close to being runners. This looks to be all very original. Well, the finish on the wood, the interior. It's a very unique vehicle. There's a Model A pickup truck. So many of these were turned into T-buckets. Or, well, this is an A, but hot rodded, I guess I should say. So many were hot rodded. This is just a great original. It's a 1928 kind of a low mileage truck. I have a few new parts down there, but probably just what's needed to make it functional. Very nice. Next is a 1949 Packard. This car is completely restored. I don't know about other parts of the country or where you're at, but I just don't see a lot of these cars restored that much. Such a great look to them, I think. This car is very, very nice. I see the glove box courtesy light over there working. It looks like they've got every aspect of this car restored. I know the camera hides a lot, but I'm just looking at some of the, standing here, looking at some of the details. Everything. Vent window handles, just the smallest details are very, very nice.
But it's still starting. Hey, one guy I know. It's old like me too. But still not dead yet. Right. Oh. That's that Victoria right down there.
Oh, it's in
The green one. Yeah.
Oh, it's in it. Okay.
And it's air conditioned and it's got that 4-speed with the overdrive.
This is a 1953 Packard.
I just only the chart. Little rat. So it's still got oil.
Is that battery? Power here, but that battery looks like it might.
No, it'll. I just started. I drove it right here
Okay.
yesterday. You have to give it to us. Now you just send the people here don't even know what a straight A is.
You the cameraman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty original.
It
Ford,
is.
isn't it?
Yeah. I'd like to see them all just preserved like
I
original.
do too. I do too.
Just can't ever recreate that. I like he did just what he needed to do to make them functional. Like, you know, cleaned up
Yeah.
the wheels.
Well,
and-
you got it. Some things you got.
right. But it's,
Brakes usually and things
Yeah.
like that.
yeah. You just don't see the Packards restored that much. I don't know why. I don't seem to see that many. I see a lot of other brands.
Well, they're
But-
not worth it.
Right.
You're
But
going to be so upside down. That,
yeah, it's true.
That's why you can't
about
afford to do
money.
these cars
Yeah.
anymore.
That one's beautiful.
It's
That
nice,
green
yeah.
one's beautiful.
Yeah.
Every detail is nice.
Yeah, that you could put that motor out of that one there would fit in here. This one couldn't be. This is a very good.
Another Packard.
It's the same block. That's what you can do. But you can buy another motor. You can buy another car. Or two you can buy. Because it's not hard to get rid of.
Looks like this one was in the middle of a restoration. Looks like they had a really good start on it. (1946) Chevy truck.
Right there.
Definitely a good project.
That's why they redid it. They took us with two other people and went somewhere in Michigan. The tires, the brakes are brand new. My toys were all done. Looking for something like this. Dad said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I let go of the steering wheel for a year." That's all we done. I owned it and then I sold it to the gentleman. He died.
A little John Deere 4020.
That's been Christmas Eve. Yeah, kind of blew our Christmas up here.
Yeah. Yeah. When
But,
you think about it.
you know, yeah, if it had to happen to any of the boys, he wasn't married. So his whole family, he had a girlfriend. So I'm just glad.
I believe this was a 1966 Jeep forward control.
Many years ago when I was a little boy.
Locked up on this side.
Yeah.
This one has a fair amount of rust. I believe this was a mid-50s Dodge Power Wagon. I'm sure this truck could tell some stories. Judging from the olive drab inside, it most likely has military history. I believe this is a late 30s Chevrolet. Check out this old Studebaker. Mid-50s, I believe. Took a pretty good hit on this side. I always thought these had a really great look with that fiberglass grill that they updated the style with. Studebaker did so much with so little. This is their older cab. Just to do an update, they put the fiberglass grill shell tacked on the front, but it really did give it a beefy, formidable look. This is a 1969 Dodge step van. It's a square body Chevy parts truck. It's got the old International Harvester clearance lights. Sounds like they've got the 37 Ford flathead fired up. So this is a really unique way to access the engine on these old trucks. The fender is on hinges and just swings out and opens right up. So you've got easy access to the engine. Easier. And the battery would sit right up here on top of the fender. Now this is a pretty uncommon piece, a 1985 to 1989 Yamaha big wheel. Now they made 3 different versions of this. There was an 80cc, this 200cc like this one is, and then there's a 350cc. The 350 were actually pretty rare. There were only about 1,000 of those made. I'm not sure on the total numbers on these others, but not very common to see one. This one's on a little bit on the rougher side. The plastics are all loose, the seat's loose. Could definitely be fixed. There is quite a hot market for these. One of these sold just last year in 2024 on Bring a Trailer for $11,250. If you made it this far in the video, stick around. This one's going to sell at the end. What a shame with that red colored 49 Packard that we looked at earlier. I found out that that car was in mid restoration, but it had not had any restoration work done. It was just taken apart for a paint job, and the previous owner, then this one, got cold feet and left the project stalled. And these are a lot of the parts that belong to that car, so I don't know if it'll ever go back together. A lot of this stuff's going to be sold separately, so quite a shame. It happens a lot.
We'd like to thank you all for your attendance today on behalf of Mr. Raymer and Metzger Auction. We appreciate it. He spent a while putting this collection together and got a nice grouping of good old vintage cars here for you today. Looking forward to a good sale. Don't be bashful, don't be shy. We don't want to miss you, but we are going to run a pretty snappy sale. Once you buy it, it's your responsibility. If it's small, get a hold of it, secure it, take care of it. I'm going to turn you over to Dustin. Don't be bashful, don't be shy. He's going to set you in. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, you got the pallet full, got the fenders, got a little bit of everything here. And here we go here, guys. You tell me on over here. How about $200? And $200, you're a bit of buying, and $200, get $50. And $50 on. And $50, you're a bit of buying, and $50, get $10. And $10 to go. And $10 to buy him. And $10, you're about $2. And $2.50 on. And $2.50. And $2.50 buying, and $7.50, and $10, $7.50, you're a bit of buying, $10, you're out, sir. And $7.50, get $10. And $7.50, you're a bit of buying, $10, $12.50. And 15, and 12 and a half, you're another bit of buying, and 15, and 15, and 12 and a half, you're another bit of buying, 15, all in, all done. $12.50. 1, 2, 4, the buyer, 1, 2, 4.
Fire probably just needs a spark plug or something, needs a little spark.
As you hear right there, guys, these little cleanup guys, but it is turning over free motor. Here we go here on this one, guys. All right, here we go here. How about a unique little setup here? You tell me about $200. And $200 to go. And $200 to buy him. And $200 to buy him. And $200 to get $50. $50. At $50 bill. At 50 here to the middle of the buy. 50, 50 get 25. At 25, 35. At 25 here to the middle of the buy. At 35, by 25, 35, 45. At 35, 45, 55, 65. Now 75. Now 85. Now 85, 95. Now 85. I'll carry the ball. 85, 95. Now 105. At 105. At 105 here to the middle of the buy. At 105, 25. 125. At 125. At 125 here to the middle of the buy. Now 50, now 50, now 150. At 125, 50. At 125 here to the middle of the buy. Now 50, now 50, 150, 175. At 150, 175. At 150 here to the middle of the buy. 75, 5, 150 here to the goodness. 75, 5, 150, 175. All in, all done. $150 ring here, 109 to buy 109.
My choice had them both fired and running this morning. The case or the Ingersoll. The deck goes with the Ingersoll. Then we'll sell you the other attachments afterwards.
Yeah, you're buying the case or the Ingersoll. They had them running this morning. The deck goes with the Ingersoll. The other attachments we're going to sell separately right afterwards. All right, your choice and privilege here. Both of them running miles, guys. And here we go here. And here we go here, guys. You tell me on these here. How about $500? At $500 to go. At $500 to buy them. At $500 to buy $500. Get $200. At $200 to go. At $200, give $100 bill. At $100 now 50. At $100 to buy them. 50, now 50, $100, 50, now 75, 5, 1, 75, 2. At 2 quarters. At 225, 50. At 250, now 75, 5, 2, 75, 3. At 300, 3 quarter and a quarter and 325. At 300, 3 and a quarter. At 325, 50. At 50, now 75. At 350, to buy, now 75, 5, 350, 375. At 350, 375. At 350, to 75, 5, 350, to buy, 75, 5, 375. All in, all done. You got it. 350.
171.
171. Gonna take the Ingersoll.
By the case.
Hey, buying a case here. Hey, here we go here, guys. I think you sold the best one for last here. Hey, here we go here, guys. You tell me about $300. At $300 to go. At $300 to buy. At 3, now 3, give $100 for him. At $100 bill. At $100 to get them 100. How about 25? At 25, 50. At 25, to buy. At 50, now 50, now 25, 50, now 75, 5, 75, 100. At $100 now quarter. At 125, 50. At 125, 50. At 125, to buy. 50, 50, 125, here to look at the 50, 125, 50, anybody else? 125, 150. Sold it straight out center field, 125, 182 the buyer.
My choice on the attachments, Double D.
All right, here we go, Chad. You got choice out of the attachments? All right, here we go back here, choice out of the attachments with Chad. All right, here we go here, guys. You tell me on these here, about $50 to go. At 50 here, to buy, at 50, now 50, get $10. At $10 choice, at 10 to 15. At $10 to buy, now 50, now 20, now 20, now 50, 20, now 5, 5, 25. Now 30, at 20, 30, now 5. At 30 here, to 5, 5, now 40, now 40, now 35, 40 here on the back. At 35, 40. At 30, 40, now 50. At 40 here, 50, now 60. Now 60, 70. At 60 here, to buy, now 70, now 70. 60, 70, 80, now 90, now 80, 90, now 90, $100 bill, 100, now 10, 100, now to 10, 20, now 20, 110, now to 20, now 30, now 30, now 40, now 40, now 140, 50, and 150, and 140, 50, 75, and 175, 150 here to look at the 75, 550 here to look at the 575, 5, 150, 175, sold it, $150, Chad's way.
Takes the tiller.
Takes the tiller.
What was that again? I forget. 171. 171. Going again.
171 takes the tiller. All right, go again here. All right, here we go here. $25, Tony. At 25, here to the middle, 25, $35. At 25, 35. At 25, here to the middle, buying at 35, 5, 25, 35. At 25, 35. At 25, here to the middle, buying at 35, 5, 25, 35. Anybody else? 30. Now 5. 35. Now 40. Now 40. Now 5. Now 45, now 50, at 45, 50, at 45, you know, look at the 50, the 50, the 45, you know, look at the 50, 50, on 45, 50. Sold it your way, 45, Tony, 182, you want a boat? Times 2, times.
You got the blower unit out in front.
You want the blower unit 2, times 3?
Yeah, 3.
Times 3, times 3.
Got a load of wood in the barn and we'll...
This guy's loaded down. And here we go here. And here we go here, guys. You tell me on this one here about $500. At 500 to go. At 500 to buy him. At 500 to buy him. 5, get $100 bill. At 100 to 50. 100 to buy him. At 50, 100 to the corner. At 125. 100 to
step on it. So make it late.
$133 the buyer.
Big wheel.
Hey, you got the big wheel here. He begins. You got 300? He's got, Addison's got 5. Well, very good. At 500, let's have an auction, Tony. At 550, now $600. That's $600 to go. That's $600 to the bid of mine. Now 50, now 50, now 7, now 7, now $700. That's 650, 675. That's 75, now 7. Now 700, quarter, now 50, now 50, now 750. Here to the bid of mine. The whole right side's out. 75, $800. 800, now 50. 800 to the 50, now 900 to the good, 900, now 5,000. Now 11. 1100, now 12. 1100 to the bid of mine. Now 12, now 12, now 1100. $1,200, give a half. 1,150, now 12, now half. 1,250, 1,300, 1,350, 1,350, 1,450, now half. 1,450, 1,400, look at the 50, 50, 1,400, look at the 50, 50, 1,450, 1,400 bid, 14 and a half, you came to buyer. 1,450, 1,400, look at the 50, 50, 1,400, look at the $1,500 and a half. At 15 and a half. At 1,500 to buy 50, 50, 15, 50. Anybody else one more time? 1,500, 15 and a half. Send it your way, Tony. $1,500. 156 to buyer. 156 to buyer. Thank you all.